Lucas opened his travel journal, remembering all the adventures that had brought him here. Just then, a gentle night breeze drifted through the treehouse, lifting the loose pages from the table. Lucas paused and slowly looked up, as if something was quietly calling out to him. The star badge on Lucas's chest suddenly flickered. Looking down, he was startled to see the reflection of a broken moon within it. Lucas picked up his lantern, slung on his shoulder bag, took one last look at the great tree library, and quietly stepped toward the forest. When he looked up again, the full moon was no longer whole. A piece of it had vanished, and the forest slowly began to lose its gentle light. Lucas arrived at the heart of Moonlight Forest, where the calm lake reflected everything except the moon. Woodland animals gathered along the shore, quietly whispering about the strange sight as an uneasy silence spread through the forest. Then, one of the glowing forest flowers slowly faded. Lucas gently reached out to touch it, realizing that Moonlight Forest was beginning to change. High among the treetops, Luna quietly watched the distant sky. She knew the moon's strange change was already affecting the entire forest. Without a moment's hesitation, she spread her wings and flew toward Lucas. Gliding swiftly through the silent night, Luna soon arrived at the lakeside, where Lucas was already watching the mysterious changes unfold. Luna landed on a tree branch and spoke with a serious expression. A piece of the moon was missing, and silver fragments had fallen deep into the forest. The woodland animals listened in silence, filled with surprise and concern. After a moment of thought, Lucas looked at Luna and said softly, "Luna, could you help me find where the moon fragments have fallen?" Luna followed the trail of shimmering moonlight, soaring swiftly across the forest. Near the edge of the woods, she finally discovered a silver-white streak stretching into the distance. Hovering in the night sky, Luna watched the glowing fragments slowly drift downward. She realized she had found the path where the moon fragments had fallen. Luna gently landed on Lucas's shoulder and told everyone she had found the path where the moon fragments had fallen. Lucas looked toward the depths of the forest and nodded with quiet determination. With his lantern in hand and Luna by his side, they set off together, beginning a brand new adventure. With his lantern in hand, Lucas and Luna ventured deeper into the forest. The woods grew quieter, and faint silver light began to glow beneath their feet. In the distance, moonlight illuminated a mysterious stone platform, while the broken moon watched silently from above. Lucas knelt down and carefully examined the ground. Ancient moon symbols were carved into the stone, while soft silver light drifted gently through the cracks. Luna quietly studied the mysterious markings, as if they were telling the story of a long-forgotten past. On the moonlit platform ahead, a mysterious figure stood in silence. The gentle moonlight revealed only white feathers and a softly glowing staff, while the figure's face remained hidden in the light. Lucas and Luna stopped in their tracks, holding their breath as they quietly gazed at the mysterious stranger before them. At the center of the moonlit platform stood an elderly white owl, calm and dignified. The moonlight repair staff glowed softly in his hands, while the moon emblem on his chest illuminated the ancient platform. Luna gazed at the glowing emblem in surprise. At that very moment, a faint moonlight quietly shimmered across her own chest. Solen looked down at Lucas and Luna with a warm, gentle smile. He slowly raised the moonlight repair staff, and a beam of soft moonlight rose into the night, forming a magnificent image of the moon. The missing piece appeared clearly, while a silver trail stretched into the distance. Lucas and Luna looked up in silence, taking in the mysterious vision before them. Solen gently rested the moonlight repair staff upon the ground, and soft moonlight spread quietly across the platform. With a warm smile, he said, "I am Solen, the moonlight repairer. For many years, I have protected the moon's light and kept the balance of Moonlight Forest." Lucas listened in amazement, while Solen's gaze slowly settled on Luna. It was as if he had recognized something that had been waiting to be revealed. Guided by the moonlight, Lucas, Luna, and Solen finally reached the edge of the forest. There, in a quiet, moonlit canyon, a giant fragment of the moon rested silently, glowing with a mysterious silver light. As Lucas slowly stepped closer, the tiny lights around them faded one by one, and the forest fell into complete silence. Then, a thin crack quietly appeared across the moon fragment. Solen gazed at it in silence, his expression more serious than ever before. At that moment, Luna's moon emblem began to glow with a soft silver light. The fallen moon fragment responded, shining brighter than ever before. An ancient vision slowly appeared, revealing the full moon as it once illuminated the entire forest. Silver streams of light flowed across the sky as the spirits of every moon guardian throughout history appeared one after another, silently protecting the balance of the moon and the forest. Lucas and Luna watched in silent wonder, while Solen finally seemed to understand a long-forgotten secret. Suddenly, the moon fragment began to shatter. The entire canyon trembled as countless smaller fragments rained down from the sky. Solen swiftly swung the moonlight repair staff, knocking the falling fragments away to protect Lucas and Luna. Without hesitation, he cast the moonlight restoration spell. Silver light surrounded the moon fragment, but slowly faded away. For the first time, even the moonlight repairer could not stop the fragment from breaking apart. Solen looked quietly at Luna with a gentle smile, as if he had finally found the answer he had been waiting for. In a calm voice, he said, "The moon needs a new guardian, and its light has chosen you." He gently touched the ground with the moonlight repair staff, and countless silver particles slowly rose into the air, bathing the canyon in a warm, peaceful glow. Then, Solen slowly removed the moon emblem from his chest. Its soft silver light illuminated Luna's astonished eyes, marking the beginning of a new legacy. Luna took a small step back and lowered her head as the moon emblem on her chest flickered softly. In a quiet voice, she whispered, "Can I really do this?" Lucas stepped beside her with a gentle smile. "I've been afraid on every adventure, too. But courage isn't about never being afraid. It's about taking one step forward, even when you are." Luna looked up into Lucas's warm smile, and little by little, her fears began to fade. Taking a deep breath, she nodded with quiet determination, ready to accept the destiny that had chosen her. Solen gently released the moon emblem from his hands. It transformed into a stream of soft silver light and slowly drifted toward Luna, becoming one with the glowing emblem upon her chest. At that very moment, gentle moonlight filled the night sky once again. Luna spread her wings and rose gracefully into the air, leaving a shimmering trail of silver light behind her. Lucas and Solen looked up with warm smiles, knowing that a new moon guardian had finally been born. Luna hovered before the giant moon fragment and gently spread her wings. Soft silver moonlight flowed like delicate threads, slowly mending every crack across its surface. As the fragment regained its gentle glow, glowing moon runes shimmered quietly all around. Nearby, Solen watched Luna with a peaceful smile. Deep in his heart, he knew his mission had finally come to an end. Wrapped in gentle silver light, the giant moon fragment slowly rose into the night sky. Luna flew ahead, faithfully guiding it home. Below, Lucas lifted his lantern, quietly watching the miracle unfold. From the canyon above, Solen stood in silent gratitude, protecting the forest one last time. Together, Luna and the moon fragment soared through the clouds toward the broken moon. The closer they came, the brighter the fragment began to shine. Silver moon dust and glowing feathers drifted across the night sky, as if the whole world was waiting for the moon to become whole once again. The great moon fragment slowly returned to its rightful place. A gentle silver light spread across the sky as the cracks faded away, and the full moon shone once more. Moonlight filled the forest again. The lake reflected the full moon. The tree houses and glowing flowers came back to life, and every animal looked up with joy and hope. With a gentle smile, Solen placed the moonlight staff into Luna's wings. From that moment on, Luna became the new Moonlight Keeper, her moon emblem glowing softly with quiet strength. Solen placed an ancient moon compass into Lucas's hands. The moment Lucas held it, the compass began to glow with a gentle silver light. Suddenly, it rose into the air and released a bright beam of moonlight toward the heart of the forest. The three followed the light with silent wonder. Far beyond the trees, an ancient, forgotten ruin slowly awakened. A new adventure was about to begin,